every time that we turn round, bound to cover just a little more ground, bound to cover just a little more ground. The wheel is turning and you can't slow down, can't let go and you can't hold on, can't go back and you can't stand still. The thunder don't get you, then the lightning will. Won't you try just a little bit harder? Couldn't you try just a little bit more? Won't you try just a little bit harder? Couldn't you try just a little bit more?
Well, hello, everybody. Good evening. It's Tuesday, August 18th. And it's all request night, so I hope I see some already coming in. I don't have an assistant tonight. I probably will not have an assistant anymore. But we will soldier on, as they say. So last night, we literally, I'm telling you, at the last second, I sometimes I think of some of these nights come 420 theme nights, and all along I'm like, nah, it's too corny. I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to do anything. And at the last thing, wait, I got to do something. And it was literally at the last second, like, oh, what can I play? What can I play? And then it was what it was. But I had a friend remind me today that back in '76 or thereabouts, I drove out to the Woodstock Festival site. Now you got to remember, back in those days, you know, information wasn't quite at hand like it is today. As a matter of fact, there's a comedian, right, who has a little bit about, like, remember what was okay, like, not to know something? like, how many moons does Saturn have? I don't know. And that'd be the end of the conversation. You know, like, how many moons Saturn? Everyone's got their phones. So, anyways, I knew the Woodstock Festival had been nearby, you know, in the area, somewhat nearby, near Monticello. And as I got older and understood, like, that's about an hour away, and I checked out all the maps and White Lake, and we drove out there, and as we got to Monticello, we picked up a hitchhiker a young, you know, kid, and he was like, I told her, Happy Avenue, you know, there's where it is. And I brought a Life magazine special edition, Woodstock special edition, so that when we sort of got in the area, I could match it up to pictures of the festival, like, oh yeah, this is this and this is that. And it was just a field at that point. None of the reunions had started. That was many years later as we got to the 20th anniversary. So it was just a field, and there was a big pile of rubble down where the stage was. It was mainly like rocks and concrete footings for the stage and the lighting towers. And so I grabbed some of those and threw them in the back of my car. And I guess much later that night when I got home, I threw them in our back patio, and woke up the next day somewhat very hungover, and with my dad, like, what are those rocks doing back there? And I was like, don't touch. You want to like get rid of them. I'm like, no, don't touch those rocks. Those are special rocks. In fact, don't even look at. I don't even want you to look at it. You've seen enough of those rocks. Don't even look at them. And so those rocks are still there. or I dumped them all these years later. But they were indeed footings for the stage, and I was convinced they were going to be worth a lot of money someday. So I still have a little bit of Woodstock at my house. If anybody wants to buy a rock from the festival, I'm willing to let it go cheap. But anyways, that got me thinking. My car, I had this VW Rabbit back then. I'd taken the two back seats, I took them out and put a plywood and a rug back there. Quite utilitarian. And quite the party vehicle. But I remember throwing the rocks in the back there. But my car was one of my first loves. My VW Rabbit. Got it a year old for $2,000. Cost me $2.50 to fill up the gas. All right, Grandpa, get to the point. But that car, it took me everywhere for a lot of years. Coast to coast, many, many times, cross country, many, many dead shows. I told you about that show in Ann Arbor when we went to Michigan and Pine Knob and I know it's an inanimate object, but a pet, that car was with me for all my greatest times and many of the greatest times. And as I said, got me, and I didn't know anything about cars. I used to pull in, in those days, they would check your oil. And I'd pull in, the guy'd come with the dipstick. He was like, "You don't have any oil in your car." I'm like, "All right, put some in." And still never let me down all those many, many miles. And at some point I was living in Colorado and I bought a VW bus, and that became my main car. And when I moved back here, I left my Rabbit with a friend out there because it was nearing the end, although it was still running, but it needed some work. And I just wasn't driving it. I drove the bus. And so I remember leaving it, I took it down. He lived in Avon, a couple exits down on I-70. And his house was right near us. I got back on 70, pulled away. I could see it there on the side of the road. And I wrote this song for my car. I think I've told you this before, and it really is about a person, but the line, I can still see every strand, I can still see every strand in this tangled web that still lead me to you. That was written for the car. And there's a line in the song, "Left by the side of the road." So I don't know. It ostensibly it is for a person, but it's for the car too, for both. So this is my song, Tangled. Years go by like days, days and days. Never got the chance to pay. All right, we're starting again. I'll skip the intro. The years go by like a dream, like a dream. I never got the chance to say the words I mean. The years go by like days. place are gone, but sometimes I still see every single strand in this tangled web that still lead me to you. But whoa, it gets tangled. Said whoa, it gets so tangled up. Whoa, it gets tangled. Whoa, it gets so tangled up. Left by the side of the road, many roads. Never got the chance to pay what might be owed. This road goes on for miles and miles and miles, but I see your face at the end and it winks and smiles. This world, it just moves on, and the time and place are gone, but sometimes I still see every single strand in this tangled web that still take me to you. See, but whoa, it gets tangled. Said whoa, it gets so tangled up. So tangled up, whoa, it gets tangled. All right, before we get, this was a request from last week. Michael, always challenging me. And then we'll see what we got from tonight. Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big brass bed. Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big brass bed. Whatever colors you have in your mind, I'll show them to you. You see them shine. Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big brass bed. Stay, lady, stay. Stay with your man a while. Until the break of day. Let me see you make 'em smile. You're the best thing that he's ever seen. His clothes are dirty, but his hands are clean. Well, stay, lady, stay, and stay with your man a while. Why wait any longer for the world to begin? You can have your cake and eat it too. Why wait any longer for the one you love when he's standing in front of you? Lay, lady, lay, lay across my big brass bed. Stay while the night is still here. Stay, lady, stay. Stay while the night is still here. I long to see you in the morning light. I long to reach for you in the night. Well, stay, lady, stay. Stay while the night is still here. All right, well, keep the hearts coming. Keep the comments. If you're new here, let me know. New here to the Grateful News Hour. Comment and let us know where you're from, and hope you're having a good time. But I do have the feed up, so the more you can keep sending the hearts and the likes, the easier it is. All right, I'm sorry. Don't have my assistant. I'm only seeing one request. I can see myself now because it's behind. But if anybody's out there want to like catalog any requests that you've seen, that would be wonderful. I know Maddie asked for this last week, so and she's asking for it again this week, so we're gonna do it. Wow, Black Money River again, David? Wasn't it you last week? Well, I could play it again and get the bridge right this time. You got a point there. Don't dominate the rap jack if you got nothing new to say. And if you please don't back up the track, well, this train's got to run today. I spent a little time on the mountain, spent a little time on a hill. Heard some say you better run away, others say you better stand still. And I don't know, but I've been told it's hard to run with the weight of gold. On the other hand, I've heard it said it's just as hard with the weight of lead.
this darkness got to give. Who can deny, who can deny? It's not just a change of style. One step gone and another's begun. Now I wonder how many miles. I spent a little time on the mountain, I spent a little time on a hill. Well, things went down that we don't understand, but I think in time we will. And I don't know, but I was told in the heat of the sun a man died of cold. Well, keep on coming, or stand and wait, with the sun so dark and the hour so late. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another, this darkness got to give.
the highway to ride. It's got no signs or dividing lines and very few rules to guide. I spent a little time on the mountain, spent a little time on the hill, and I saw things getting out of hand, but I guess they always will. And I don't know, but I've been told if the horse don't pull, you gotta carry the load. And I don't know whose back's that strong. Maybe find out before too long. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another, this darkness got to give. One way or another, one way or another, one way or another, this darkness got to give. Let us put men and women together, see which one is smarter. Some say men, but I say no. Women got the men like a puppet show. It ain't me, it's the people that say men are leading the women astray. And I say to women today, smarter than the man in every way. And that's right, the women are smarter, that's right. The women are smarter, that's right. The women are smarter, women are smarter, that's right. Little boy sit on the corner and cry. Big boy come and he asked him why. Said, I can't do what them big boys do. Man sat down, he cried too. It ain't me, it's the people that say men are leading the women astray. And I say it's the women today, smarter than the man in every way. And that's right, the women are smarter, that's right. The women are smarter, that's right. The women are smarter, women are smarter, that's right. Listen up, boys, cause I got a plan. Don't even try now to understand. It ain't me, it's the people that say men are leading the women astray. And I say it's the women today, smarter than the man in every way. And that's right, the women are smarter, that's right, the smarter, that's right. The women are smarter. Women are smarter, that's right. Well, that's right. The women are smarter, that's right. The women are smarter, that's right. The women are smarter. Women are smarter, that's right. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. Women are smarter, that's right. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. Women are smarter, that's right. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. Women are smarter, that's right. Well, that's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. Women are smarter, that's right. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. Women are smarter, that's right. Well, that's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. That's right, the women are smarter. Women are smarter, that's right. All right, interesting. So I was doing New Speedway and thinking I didn't really want to end on that, you know, on the darkness and the way out of the darkness. And then it occurred to me, like, hey, women are smart. Maybe the women are. That was a song for Kamala Harris, all right? Had it all planned, and right on. So right on for women. But I realized I hadn't played that song in all this time. Maybe there's a good reason. All right, I'm just looking through the requests here. I don't know why this is so difficult. I see other people on, you know, doing live streams. They seem to have no trouble. You know what else I see that I should end my show like this? Thank you, everyone. All right, yeah. I'm going to just check. Give me a second. Look for requests here. All right, we're going to have to figure out a better system. This worked okay last time. Last time my assistant went missing. But tonight it's freezing up. I can't even scroll here. All right, there seems to be some agreement on when I paint my masterpiece. The question is, what key do I do that in? Oh, the streets of Rome are filled with rubble. Ancient footprints are everywhere. You could almost think that you're seeing double on the cold dark night on the Spanish stairs. Gotta hurry on back to my hotel room, where I got me a date with a pretty little girl from Greece. And she promised she'd be right there with me when I paint my masterpiece. All the hours we spent inside the Coliseum, dodging lines in wasting time. All those mighty kings of the jungle, I could hardly stand to see them. Yes, it sure has been a long, hard drive. Train wheels are running through the back of my memory, when I ran on a hilltop following a pack of wild geese. Well, someday everything's gonna be different when I paint my masterpiece. Well, someday everything's gonna sound like a rhapsody when I paint my masterpiece. Rome and landed in Brussels on a plane ride so bumpy that I almost cried. And clergymen in uniform and young girls pulling muscles. Everyone was there to greet me when I stepped inside. Newspaper man eating candy had to be held down by the big police. Someday everything's gonna be different when I paint my masterpiece. Someday everything's gonna be different when I paint my masterpiece. Someday everything's gonna be different when I paint my masterpiece. When I paint my masterpiece. Oh my goodness, it's 9:50. Where did the time go? I didn't think it was even 9:30. I've been determined to not go to get a lot under an hour. I don't know why. It just seems like maybe it'd be easier, but all right, so just so you know, Lily's out with friends, you know, pre-college, hang out, and then she will be going to college this weekend, so she won't be here next week, regardless. But she isn't away yet. But for all intents and purposes, yes, I will figure out something better than this for next week. Sean Slack says one more. Ay. I know what I'm going to play. Maybe you'd like to give me kisses sweet, only for one night and no repeat. Maybe you'd go away and never call. Wish you'd never been with me at all. Oh, little darling, in that case I don't want no part. That would surely break my heart. Well, if you feel like loving me, and if you got the notion, second that emotion. Well, if you feel like giving me a lifetime of devotion, second that emotion. that would surely break my heart. Well, if you feel like loving me, and if you got the notion, second that emotion. Well, if you feel like giving me a lifetime of devotion, well, I second that emotion. Worse than none at all. And oh, little darling, in that case, I don't want no part. That would surely break my heart. Well, if you feel like loving me, and if you got the notion, second that emotion. Well, if you feel like giving me a lifetime of devotion, second that emotion. Thanks so much, everybody, for spending this time with me and each other out there. Appreciate it so much. And tomorrow night is Weird's Day, and this is going to be the best one yet, believe me, so you don't want to miss it. Thanks so much for being here. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, everybody, try to be nice to everybody else, okay?
Oh, well, I touch your brain.